Video is part of the series on priming your mind, body and environment for optimal health. Incorporating beneficial food choices is an important element in fostering and maintaining your health as you begin to add cannabis medicine into your life and beyond. Research shows that there are a range of foods, including herbs and spices, that will help support your endocannabinoid system as you integrate cannabis into your treatment plan. The more cannabinoid receptors you have primed in your body, the better, and the goal is to get maximum benefit from the doses that you're going to be taking. So let's talk a little about some foods that we highly recommend. The first is seeds and nuts. Now this includes things like flax. It's better if it's ground because your body can more easily absorb it. Shelled hemp seeds, walnuts, they're really high in omega-3, which is fantastic. Chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, and Brazil nuts, they're all great. And they're also loaded with healthy fat. Now, pine nuts and pistachios are also good, and they can be really excellent to eat in the evenings and the mornings if you're using a THC-rich product, because these nuts are high in the terpene pinene, which has been shown to reduce the less desirable effects of THC, such as grogginess. Alrighty, chocolate lovers, here's one for you. Feel free to eat small amounts of either raw cacao nibs or dark chocolate. Just be sure it's a minimum of 70% dark chocolate. It's loaded with antioxidants. Embrace foods that are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 oils. A 1-to-1 ratio is ideal. These compounds are plentiful in some seafoods, like sardines, anchovies, and your cold water fish like wild salmon and trout. Also hook into avocados and dark leafy greens like kale, spinach, collards, mustard greens. But be sure that wherever possible, you choose organic produce. It's important to keep pesticides out of your system. Magnesium is also great and it's linked to sleep enhancement. So we recommend enjoying a wide range of magnesium-rich food. Now this is things like your spinach, your chard, pumpkin seeds, yogurt, kefir, almonds, black beans, avocados, fresh figs and bananas. And as a flavour enhancement to your cooking, add herbs and spices such as turmeric, oregano, peppercorns, cloves and cinnamon. Research shows that they're excellent for boosting your immune system. And most of these foods constitute healthy choices regardless of your medical treatment. So be sure to stock up on any of the items that I've just spoken about and enjoy. One topic we haven't spoken about is foods to avoid. There really shouldn't be any big surprises here. So what I encourage you to do is take a bit of an inventory of your own food choices as I talk through specific foods and drinks to leave out of your diet. And notice where there may be room for some changes in how you currently eat. First up are your processed grains. Now look, these are things like your white breads, your pasta, and more broadly, it's anything that has white flour in it. Then there's all the foods that are laden with the refined sugars. You know the culprits, it's the donuts, sugary cereals, desserts, and even your daily coffee and tea if you tend to add large amounts of sugar to them. Avoid daily alcohol consumption. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention define moderate drinking as 1 alcoholic beverage per day for women and 2 per day for men. And in general, while alcohol does have some health benefits, reduced intake of alcohol does correlate broadly with better overall health. Trans fats. Now these are a class of fats found in things like donuts, pastries, fried and fast foods. Avoid those. And then there's caffeine. The Mayo Clinic asserts that up to a 400 milligram a day, roughly 4 cups of coffee, is safe for adults. That said, an excess of caffeine is linked to many disorders, including some that we treat with cannabis medicine. So in general, we recommend a low intake at most. Now compare these broad recommendations with your own daily diet. How does it compare? Do you see any room for improvement? The last thing I'd like to add is a reminder to drink plenty of water throughout your day. Research suggests that your daily water intake ought to be your weight by 3/4. So if your weight's 150 pounds, that equals 100 ounces of water a day. So have at it and calculate your ideal daily water intake. Assess whether or not you need to be drinking more. It's great for flushing out toxins, among many other essential bodily functions. And if plain water is not very appealing to you, no problem, just add a little bit of fresh mint or lemon or lime to jazz it up. Now, a super easy way to track your water intake is to grab yourself a 16-ounce water bottle, and let's say your ideal water intake's 100 ounces a day. Place 6 rubber bands around the bottle itself, and that represents 6 16-ounce drinks. So for each full bottle you drink throughout the day, remove one of the rubber bands. And when all the bands are gone, you know that you've drunk your ideal water intake.